Greetings, mystical Islam followers. Today, we'll share with you the story of the person who dared to attack the Hajar al-Aswad, the sacred black stone set within the walls of the Kaaba, and what happened to him as a consequence. We'll cover the astonishing events surrounding this revered stone of the Kaaba and the divine punishment that befell the attacker. So, please watch the video until the end without skipping, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Mystical Islam. Click the bell icon so that you receive timely notifications of our unique videos. Let's dive into the main story. Friends, the Hajar al-Aswad is one of the gems from paradise brought by Prophet Adam, peace be upon him, and placed in the corner of the Kaaba during its construction. When the Kaaba, built by Adam, peace be upon him, was lifted to the heavens during the time of Prophet Noah's flood, this blessed stone was entrusted to the heart of Mount Abu Qubais. Later, during Prophet Ibrahim's construction of the Kaaba, the angel Jibril, peace be upon him, presented it back to him on Allah's command, returning it to its original place of honor. This priceless and sacred gem from paradise did not remain untouched by the ravages of time. It suffered at the hands of oppressors multiple times, often bearing wounds. In 713 AH, when Mecca came under the control of the Karmatians, led by Abu Tahir Salman bin Hassan, the horrors began. On 8th Dhul Hijjah, he and his forces caused a massive bloodshed around the sacred Kaaba, even filling the well of Zamzam with the bodies of pilgrims. He brutally killed over 30,000 innocent people, including 1,700 pilgrims and 700 others performing tawaf. This gruesome act aimed to steal the golden rain spout of the Kaaba, the Maqam Ibrahim, and the Hajar al-Aswad itself. Two men climbed onto the Kaaba, attempting to desecrate it, but were struck down to the ground, meeting their end immediately. Though the Maqam Ibrahim was saved, as it was hidden in a mountain crevice, Abu Tahir ordered Jafar bin Hallaj to dislodge the Hajar al-Aswad with a tool. After hitting it multiple times, he took it to Bahrain, leaving the Kaaba with an empty spot for about 22 years. Eventually, in 933 AH, through miraculous events, the black stone was returned to the Kaaba. Upon the scholar's suggestion, all the stones the Karmatians offered were thrown into a fire. Only the true Hajar al-Aswad, being a stone from paradise, was unaffected by the flames. Imam Jalaluddin Suyuti, may Allah have mercy on him, writes that Abu Tahir was struck with severe smallpox, his body erupted, and he died a humiliating death under divine wrath. Friends, Qutb al-Din, may Allah have mercy on him, relates that Abu Tahir, like Abraha, was seized by a desire to divert the pilgrimage away from the Kaaba to his city of Hajar. He even built a grand palace there, calling it Dar al-Hijra. In 713 AH, during the days of Hajj, he attacked Mecca, brutally killing those in prayer and pilgrims in Ihram. He desecrated the sacred precincts, spilling the blood of 30,000 innocent souls. Ibn Khaldun notes that he tore down the Kaaba's door, divided the Kiswa, Kaaba's covering, among his soldiers, and looted the people of Mecca. Despite repeated demands, Abu Tahir resisted returning the black stone until the Abbasid Caliphate intervened forcefully. Finally, in 933 AH, he was compelled to return the stone after prolonged negotiations, and it was placed once more in its rightful spot within the Kaaba wall. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that the black stone, though originally white as milk, was darkened by humanity's sins. It will bear witness on the day of judgment for those who have kissed or touched it. Friends, we hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave your comments below and don't forget to share it with your friends. That's all for now. Until next time, may Allah protect you.